Rebecca's getting ready to come back before us, and she's going to talk to us about visibility, and especially 2017 and on. And as I've listened to what Rebecca has said earlier today, and then I'm sitting here looking at the cover of the book, Come Out and Shine, it took me back to when I was in college and I went and visited a church, and I remember hearing the minister quote Jesus saying that we are the salt of the earth. And my simple mind, I said, well, salt makes things taste better. So what he's basically saying is that, children of God should make the world taste better, be a better place to live. But I wasn't seeing that happening in life. And what I think what Rebecca is trying to do when she says, come out and shine, I think it ties into that principle, because she's identifying a spot that salt does no good as long as it's in the salt shaker. We've got to get out of the shaker. So what she's trying to do is say, come out and shine, and now she's coming forward to show us some visibility opportunities in 2017 and beyond, so that we can all get out of the salt shaker and get onto the product and make this doggone place a better place to live. Rebecca Hall Gruyter.
Thank you. Yeah, new shoes. Well, I have been reading the magical yellow slips that some of you have been handing in. And one of the questions Cynthia had, and I'm going to have you come up in a little bit, but I want to lead into what you asked. We're all heading into the end of the year and rounding the corner to 2017. What can we do now to be ready to shine in 2017? And it's similar to what I talked about in the money tips. Have a plan and a strategy. So I'm handing that blue form out to you to have you check in on where you are with visibility. Because if we don't know where we are, it's hard to go in a direction. And here's where we can be a little squirrely. Many of us like to live with, in the future, when I'm visible, I will be doing all of these things. Or sometimes we like to live in the past. But not often are we really present with where we are now. And that's what this blue form is going to help you do. It's a check-in for where you are now today with visibility. And then based on that, you can decide if you want to increase, dial up some of those things. We've talked about lots of opportunities today that you can lean into. We've talked about speaking. We've talked about, well, we haven't talked about radio, but it's on that checklist if you have been reading it. Are you called to step into radio? Are you called to step into television on some level? Are you called to speak on more stages? Are you called to step forward in writing and being part of one of those anthologies? Where are you called, and where are you when it comes to social media, to your presence? So I want you to take just a couple moments, read through that form, and follow the directions. It's going to share, check, mark the areas you want to be seen more so you can serve more. This is form for you. If you do want to have a conversation, you can turn it into the folder in the middle of the table. I'm happy to have that conversation. But it's really for you to check in and figure out where you're wanting to have more, because we need to have some direction, not just, I just want more. More of what, how are you going to be more visible? That's how we start putting together a plan. So really see where you're feeling that you could be, and you're feeling a pull to be more visible. And you'll notice on there I have discovery sessions or sales conversations, because I find, and Leslie, I know with you in sales conversations, we can become invisible in the sales conversation. We're supposed to be leading. or we'll forget to make that offer, or we'll kind of run out of time. I'll see speakers do that all the time. They'll carve out, they'll do an amazing presentation, but they never let you know how you can connect with them on an ongoing basis. They just always seem to not have enough time for that. Those are all ways that we're hiding, and important areas to look at and see how can I be more visible in that so I can serve more. So just run through. If you found that you're checking a number of the boxes, choose the top 3. You can do all things, but not all at once. This is giving you the plan. These are the areas that you know you're called to move forward in. So then it's figuring out what are those right opportunities for you. Does that make sense? So this is where you can start actively looking for ways to be more visible. For those of you, like Cynthia, are really wanting to tap into the how part, where do I go? How do I do that? Please remember to use that as a guide and a tool to support you. Wonderful. And with that, please make sure you turn in your forms. We'll have one more opportunity for fairy dust. I don't want you to miss out. And I'm going to hand the floor back to our amazing MC, Carl. Are you a speaker looking to reach more people with your message? You have a global vision that you want to touch the world and make a global difference. If so, I have an amazing opportunity for you. It's called the Speaker Talent Search. Again, that's the speakertalentsearch.com. You'll find all the details, but here are the highlights. With one application process, you get clarity on your message. You get to fine-tune how you want to reach the world. Then you'll have everything ready in one place for the opportunities when they come. Second, we select you as a finalist. You get to come in and audition with a 7-minute audition, open up the door to hundreds of speaking opportunities. I hope you lean in. I hope you say yes. We would love to hear your message. Help you touch the world powerfully. Again, that's the speakertalentsearch.com. We look forward to hearing your powerful message. And then Empress Iris, you have a question. Come on up. So beautiful. And let me get the microphone. And do you mind sharing who you are and then your question?
Yes. I'm Empress Iris, and I'm a joyologist and manifesting mentor. And I support women to fully step into their joy, their love, and their power, so they are spectacular after 60.
Woo! Beautiful.
So, Rebecca,
Yes.
you
Iris.
are so effervescently in your power in the midst of many, many tasks. How do you do this with so much love and joy?
Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, and you can keep that.
Oh, I
Yeah,
keep this?
you keep that for now.
Yeah, I like this.
But let me answer your question. That's an interesting question. I've built ways in my life to make sure I'm nourished. And just like I talked in the beginning of our day about the 24 hours and being in the center of the plate, I have found things that bring me joy, that give me that boost, that maybe things other people think are weird or whatever, but they make me smile. I mean, I don't know many people are like, ta-da, in the morning, bring it on. But it lifts my day. I like to make flower pins. I like to dance. I like to do puzzles. I mean, there's all different kinds of things that I do, and I build it into my life non-negotiable. I start every day with that. That way, whatever happens, I don't get pushed off my plate. And that's part of what keeps me in my joy. And then I would also say is I love what I do. I always make sure it's on purpose. So part of expanding on yes and no, I also always run it by, is this going to make the path easier for another? Is this going to make a difference? And I the one called to make this difference in this way? So I always tap into those things as I'm choosing, because it feeds me to see that light bulb go on, to see someone else stand up and share their gifts and talents. That fills me. It makes me happy and joyful and celebrate. And I do shoe changes because I enjoy that. I wear sparkly things, whether people notice or not. I enjoy it. I make sure you guys see, though. I share that joy. But I build those things into my life on a regular basis, things that make me laugh, that give me that spark. So that's what I do on an ongoing basis. And when I start to feel heavy and weighted down and stressed, I've learned to pause, breathe. And if I find, Rebecca, are you being who you want to be as a stressed out creature, and that one more thing that shouldn't happen, I can't have happen does? That's when Rebecca needs a timeout. I take a breath. Is that who you want to be? The answer is going to be no. Then who do you want to be? And choose that with your next breath. Those are some of the tools that help me start in that space and stay in that space, so that I have that joy to share. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Now
good.
to incorporate that.
Okay. So describe your fairy dust. Let's bring some of that joy now.
Okay.
And magic.
So you might have guessed, blue is my favorite color. So it's cobalt
we
blue.
get along.
Yes, blue sister. It's cobalt blue with this kind of sparkly, crystally, turquoisey thing. And the fragrance is walking in the forest right after a rain.
Mm-hmm.
And the texture, I love texture. Oh, the texture is my little Reggie, my little dachshund, who is gone. You know, that soft part of the belly that's so soft. That's the texture.
Beautiful. I love it. Anything else? I'll make sure we got all.
Oh, there's more.
All pieces. I'm just checking.
Oh,
there is.
And lots and lots of $1,000 bills,
Ooh.
like coming like
Money connection. I love it.
like a magnetic.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
Sticky.
Yeah, sticky.
I love it.
Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah.
So let's stand up, prepare this amazing, luxurious fairy dust. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
Ooh, makes me want to dance.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Melissa Reisinger. I've known Rebecca for 30 years. We went to high school together. I'm so proud of the things that she's been able to accomplish in her short life. I've seen from when she used to be very shy to where she is today, and what has never changed is the fact that she's so genuine and caring about everyone around her and wanted to help lift people up. And she really does care. And I know she wants to help build up the people around her, and she actually creates these opportunities for people at a very low cost. And knowing her this long, I see how hard she works, and people don't see that behind the scenes, but she really is helping everyone around her.
I'm Ronnie Joy Krasner, certified soul coach, and I'm thrilled to be at Mindful Holiday Magic with Rebecca Hall Gruyter. I can't say enough about Rebecca. I'm a co-author of the book, Come Out of Hiding and Shine. My chapter is Breakdown to Breakthrough. And I want to let you know that Rebecca is such a joy to work with. She's the compiler of this book. She is so many amazing things, and I had the privilege to work with her. She broke everything down piece by piece. She was our cheerleader. She was a joy to work with. I'm also known as Ronnie Joy, the midlife dating coach. So if you or someone you know is in midlife, wants to get back into the dating world, contact me at themidlifedatingcoach.com.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Hall Gruyter, and I'm the producer of the Empowered Connections TV channel. And I wanted to personally invite you to come on over, enjoy our amazing shows. We are all about empowering women. We're all about transforming lives. We're empowering men to really step out and be all they can be. We are looking for programming and shows to bring things to the next level. So if you are somebody that feels a show birthing within you, you have a calling to bring your show to life and touch the world, please reach out to me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. We are launching new programs and shows every week, every month, because we're going to change the world. I look forward to talking to you.